So the possibility of prices going even higher, sending shivers down the spines of consumers. The annual rate of inflation in the U.S. right now, 6.2% in October. That is the highest in more than 3 decades. Tarra Jackson is a personal finance expert. She joins us from Atlanta. Tara, the White House and the Fed describing this inflationary spike as temporary, a byproduct of the pandemic, supply chain issues, lack of workers, et cetera. They believe that once all of these factors subside, they see inflation getting lower and things getting back to normal, a growing, healthy economy. Do you agree?
I do agree. It's secular. So that means that it goes up, it goes down. So just keep in mind, it's going to go up. It may go up a little bit higher, but eventually it's going to level off. The question is, when is it going to do that? Is it going to do that in the beginning of 2022 or the end of 2022? That is what we don't know right now. But what goes up must come down, but will always go back up again.
Tara, do you see us being able to put this economic genie back in the bottle? When the COVID first struck, we shut down the economy, something that none of us had ever seen done before, and people stayed home. They were told to stay home. We picked up a new economy where people delivered our food, our groceries, everything changed on that week. Do you see us even being able to remotely consider going back to anything that would resemble a lockdown, regardless of how bad Omicron is?
Well, it depends on how bad Omicron is and how everyone responds to it. There's a lot of people that do not want to wear masks. There's a lot of people that don't want to get vaccinated. So if we still become vulnerable to it, that can increase the outbreak, which means there's another lockdown. And so, as the president and everyone else is saying, get vaccinated, wear your mask, social distancing, wash your hands, the normal, we can at least protect ourselves so we can maintain a level of normalcy of what we know. If not, then we're going to learn a new normalcy, which will always affect our economy in some way.
Tara, is now the time that we use our vacation for health reasons as opposed for wanting to go see our relatives in Cleveland? Because when I think about when COVID first struck, I remember the bus drivers that had people sneezing on them in Detroit and then getting sick, the people working in the grocery stores. So many African Americans and people of color were part of what we consider to be that crucial infrastructure, but we never really got our reward. Is it time that we get smart now and protect our lives as well as our personal finance bottom line?
How about it's always smart to, it's always a good time to be smart, especially when you're dealing with your health. Because if you're sick, you can't go to work, you can't make money, and that becomes a very, vicious cycle. So make sure you protect yourself first. Just think about when you go into an airplane. Airplane, they always say put your mask on first and then help others. Because if you help others or you go see others and then you get sick or you pass away, you can't help anyone. So make sure that you protect yourself first, protect the people around you. And as far as the vacation is concerned, vacation time, if your job does not offer you any sick time or you ran out of your sick time, you may want to be very cautious of how you use your vacation time in the event that you do need it to take care of yourself or take care of your family members.
What about tips for those on a budget who are trying to make their dollar stretch as far as possible? I mean, they just came out of what they thought was the beginning of the end of the pandemic, and now we're talking about Omicron.
Yeah, Omicron, the new boyfriend in town. Yeah, I'm always going to tell you to act your wage. Okay. You understand how much you make. Make sure you are spending within your spending limits or your budget, however way you need to feel it or hear it. But just make sure that you don't overspend because right now is the time that we do overspend. Most of the time when we feel the worst, we spend the most. So we have to pay attention to that. We also need to pay attention of how much money is coming in, potentially if the money is going to stop, halt, limit. So just be mindful of that. To avoid being financially promiscuous, avoid using multiple credit cards and any credit cards if at all possible, with the exception of holiday shopping. Do not use your debit card when you are holiday shopping um, if you can at least help it to protect your money in case there's fraud or anything like that. But those are my two ones. Act your wage and avoid being financially promiscuous.
Tara, one of the ways that we got through the last beginning of the pandemic was the stimulus bill that was passed by Congress. Are we going to need another one?
Well, if we go back into a shutdown and there's several people that are unable to work because you have many people that are in the people business, and those are your servers, your bartenders, your salons, your barber shops, and all of those. They are people related type services. And if it shuts down again, that's going to be a heavy hit on the middle class. So there may be a necessary need or a need for another stimulus. Will they dish out anymore? Well, they find money for wars but can't feed the poor. But hopefully they will find some money, especially in the $1 trillion or the $1 trillion bill that hopefully will be passed, to be able to provide a stimulus in the event we have to do another shutdown.
Yeah, kind of hard to argue against the stimulus when they're talking about a $768 billion defense spending bill on Capitol Hill right now. Tarra Jackson is our personal finance expert. As always, Tarra, thanks for being with us.